Major funding for this Read 180 workshop is provided by the National Science Foundation, America's investment in the future.
At Jif Peanut Butter, we know just how choosy you are when it comes to your family, including the shows you value most. Public television encourages kids' curiosity and love of learning, and Jif is proud to support Cyberchase on behalf of all choosy moms and dads.
Intel Corporation is a proud supporter of PBS. The Intel Innovation in Education Initiative provides teachers with the resources to inspire their students and encourage them to unlock their potential.
And by a ready-to-learn television cooperative agreement from the U.S. Department of Education through the Public Broadcasting Service.
And by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. This program was also made possible by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Welcome to Workshop 5. In the money. Benjamin, greenbacks, cash money, dollars. Any way you say it, money is something we're always talking about.
If I walk out the house with a lot of money, then I'll just end up blowing it all.
It's hard saving, it is. That's why I'm not going into no stores.
Money. How you get it, how you keep it, how to make it grow, what you should not do with it. That's what this workshop is all about. You'll see just how checked out kids are when it comes to managing cash and what schools are doing to teach them the how-tos of money management. You'll meet a girl who lost all her money gambling. What started out as a game turned into an addiction that left her broke. You'll learn tips on how to keep the cash you earn. And in our video story, you'll meet a girl who racked up major debt with credit cards and had to face paying them off before the debt kept growing. Reading 1. Money matters. What kind of lifestyle do you want? Nice car, cool place, out at the clubs every weekend? The sky's the limit when you're dreaming. But do you have any idea what the good life would cost? Or how you could earn and save enough to pay for it? If you're like a lot of kids, you probably have no idea. The average American teen is short on money skills, and that can lead to being short on money. In this newspaper article, you'll learn the ways schools, parents, and organizations are teaching teens to get smart on money management. Reading 2. Caught in Gambling's Grip. Bright lights, slot machines, the thrill of high stakes, and the possibility of instant riches. Casinos are places where people go to gamble. They can be entertaining, but for those who get hooked, gambling is not all fun and games. It's an addiction with a high price tag. When you gamble, the odds are stacked against you. A gambling addict may be losing, but once they start playing, they can't stop until all the money's gone. In this magazine article, you'll meet a girl who lost big when gambling went from hobby to addiction. Would she ever be able to stop? Reading 3. Right on the money. Kids with part-time jobs often don't make much. So how can they hang on to the money they make? It's tough when temptations to buy are everywhere. On billboards, in magazines, and even in schools and at the movies. But if you buy everything you see, you won't have money for the things you really need, like a car or a college education. You also have to be careful how you pay for your purchases. Using credit cards to pay for stuff you can't afford can put you in serious debt. Luckily, this life skills feature will show you how to budget your cash, save your money, and avoid those temptations to buy. With a credit card, you can buy anything. It's easy, maybe too easy. A swipe, a signature, and the goods are yours. But when the bill comes, it's not always easy to pay. Meet one girl who learned this lesson the hard way and ended up totally paying for it. Maxed out. Credit cards are one way of paying for things you buy, but that little piece of plastic is not money. When you hand it over, you sign a receipt. Your signature is your contract to pay the credit card company. The credit card company pays the store, and you pay the credit card company later. That's credit. But at the end of the month, when the bill comes in the mail, you have to cough up the cash for all that cool stuff you bought. Buy now, pay later. Sounds like a good plan. That's what Christine thought.
When I got my first credit card, I was like, wow, I'm so cool. I would take my friends out. You feel invincible. Whatever you want, you can have. It's right there for you to take.
When Christine first got her credit card, she had a lot of fun.
Those are cute. I charged everything under the sun. I saw a nice pair of boots, I had to have them, charged them. It was so simple. And I guess at the time I didn't realize, it has to be paid back.
But when the bill came, Christine put off paying because she didn't have the cash.
It was so easy to put it off and say, well, I'll pay it next month, and next month would come, I wouldn't have the money. It made me feel really just horrible.
All that fun she had turned into a bad memory.
I was in about $5,000 worth of debt, maybe a little more. I just procrastinated so long paying my credit card bills. I was horrified to know that I got myself into this, and I didn't think there was anything I could do to get out of it.
Christine's nightmare is all too common. Teens are targeted all the time by credit card companies, on college campuses, at the mall, and by mail. A lot of kids take the bait oblivious to the fact that everything they charge must be paid back. When they don't pay, the debt just piles up. The more Christine put off paying her bills, the larger they got. The debt racked up with interest. Interest is a fee the credit card company charges you for borrowing money from them. Those styling boots Christine just had to have, when she bought them, they were $100. But since she did not pay the total bill when it came, she was charged 20% interest per year. And late fees for not paying. After just 3 months of not paying, the bill for those boots was $213. Christine was drowning in debt. She needed help fast, from a professional.
I was nervous. I was shaking. I didn't know what to do. I was scared. It clicked in, hey, I got to pay this off.
So I understand you're in a little bit of credit card debt.
Together, Christine and her counselor made a budget, a plan for what Christine could spend on the things she needed based on what she earned. The budget also set money aside for her monthly credit card bill. This way she would know how much she could spend each month. And spending wasn't the only thing Christine cut.
This is going to be your release from that financial debt that you are in. Come on.
So after everything was said and done, 2 years later, it was done. It was paid off. It was a good feeling.
Now that's something Christine can bank on.